Here at Southwell, the Sky Sports Racing Sky 415 Standard Open National Hunt Flat Race, and it is Ebnal Explorer with his head bowed low through the early part of the race, leading up from Symphony Hall on the outside, and the pace looks pretty modest to say the very least. Along the inside is Ollie the Brave with the white sleeves and cap, that one keeping company early with Celtic Tara, who's in a sheepskin noseband. The white-faced Weatherby winner, Old Jeroboam, is up around the outer, the red and yellow jacket, and then back towards the inside is Lord Rococo, and Aura Rebelda is at the back end of the field, but no more than 5 or 6 lengths off at this very steady early pace, which is being set by Ebnal Explorer in those famous colours, the Ritson colours, the old colours carried by Gunnar Welburn back in the early 2000s, a marvellous chaser who won an Aintree Fox Hunters, was placed in a Grand National. Ebnal Explorer, one of 2 runners in the race for trainer Gary Hanmer, bringing them back towards the home straight for the first time. On debut today, Ebnal Explorer. Symphony Hall around the outer likewise. And then a line of 3, Ollie the Brave, along the inside of Celtic Tara, the market leader in between horses, in the hands of Fergus Gregory for trainer Ollie Murphy. And Old Jeroboam, who came from a very unpromising position to win at Weatherby on his debut just under a month ago, that one working wider under Jordan Naylor. Still well back in the field, Lord Rococo and Aura Rebelda, but they're no more than 5 lengths or so off the leader. And they've gone very, very steadily through the first third of this race as they head on down towards the winning line for the first time. Little over a lap left to go. Ebnal Explorer still in front by half a length or so to in second place at Symphony Hall, with back in behind them Ollie the Brave for trainer Dan Skelton, that one cutting every corner, keeping company with Celtic Tara and Old Jeroboam around the outside. And then still the last couple, but well in touch, are Aura Rebelda and along the inside Lord Rococo. So the 2 most experienced runners, they're right at the back end of the field at this stage. It's the newcomers who are taking them out, with up ahead Ebnal Explorer, 3/4 of a length to the good, making the run into the back straight for the final time. They're now through halfway, Ebnal Explorer. To in second place at Symphony Hall under Harry Bannister. Right up in behind them, Ollie the Brave. Away to the right, if you're watching on the pictures, Lord Rococo, with working a little bit wider out Celtic Tara in a sheepskin noseband and Old Jeroboam. And still at the rear, Aura Rebelda, racing on now towards the final 3/4 of a mile of their journey, and shortly the tempo will begin to rise here. They're still very tightly bunched, with up in front Ebnal Explorer by half a length. Symphony Hall now just being nudged along ever so slightly to keep up, with over towards the inside Ollie the Brave moving nicely. Celtic Tara just up in behind them. Old Jeroboam wider out is moving well. Then along the inside is Lord Rococo, and the back marker is Aura Rebelda, making the journey on now inside their final half a mile. And Ebnal Explorer now just nudged for the first time to remain ahead. Symphony Hall hasn't gone away, but right up in behind them, Ollie the Brave looks as though he's going to be playing a part, still travelling nicely. Old Jeroboam, the previous winner, coming into it as well in the red and yellow as they turn their heads for home. Further back then to Aura Rebelda. Celtic Tara is struggling at the moment to pick them up, and Lord Rococo is over to that one's inside. Now the dash is on as they head on down for their final 2 furlongs as Ebnal Explorer quickly drops away. And on the far side, Ollie the Brave quickens through to lead up from Old Jeroboam, with back in third Symphony Hall. Down they come to the final furlong. Old Jeroboam, who put in a strong finish at Weatherby last time out, is doing exactly the same here, but still has to get by Ollie the Brave. Ollie the Brave, the far side of Old Jeroboam. They're head-to-head into the final 50 yards. Old Jeroboam is getting on top, close home. 2 out of 2. Old Jeroboam wins again. From in second place, Ollie the Brave. Back in third, Symphony Hall, and in fourth.